Hello and welcome to reacting to a realistic skincare routine. Who else here is fed up of like the 27-step or like the 57-step morning routines? Shay Mitchell, I am so glad that you can do that to your face every day, but tell me, where do you get the time? For those of us who don't have time, we need something a little more realistic, and apparently this person named Remi has a realistic skincare routine on Harper's Bazaar that I, your skincare big sister, resident medical esthetician, crazy cat lady, and happily caffeinated am going to react to.
Back again with my realistic nighttime routine. So who's ready to go to bed with me?
I'm like 11 seconds in and I love her energy. Who are you? What is you? May I have more of it? Thank you.
Let's get into my nighttime skincare routine. It's so wild because I never thought I'd be that girl to say that sentence, but here I am. So to be completely honest with you, which I always am, I'm the most inconsistent person in the world when it comes to like routine and doing things consistently. So I have like a full nighttime skincare routine, which I'm going to show you, but it doesn't mean that I do it every single night. And one of my New Year's resolutions is that I'm going to start doing it every night. Right now I have makeup on from the day, not a lot, but just some left shoulder, and we're going to need to get that off. Oh my god, I am obsessed with this. It's the ELEMIS Pro Collagen Cleansing Balm, and it smells like freaking heaven. Obsessed. Wow. I never even knew what a cleansing balm was like 6 months ago. And then I feel like it started being like trendy to start using a balm before your cleanser because this takes off your makeup. And sometimes I will use like normal makeup remover. This is Micellar cleanser water because apparently it's better for your skin than makeup remover wipes. So sometimes I'll use this even before the balm. And because I only wear waterproof mascara, like I just have to or it'll like tear down my face, this is like the only thing that gets the waterproof mascara off, which is oil-free Neutrogena eye makeup remover.
She knows her trends. So what we're talking about is the double cleanse, popularized by Nye, the Golden RX, or James Welsh, or many other people. It's actually been around for quite some time, but you know, the internet skincare community happened. We love a good double cleanse for any tough to get makeup, for sunscreen, for those who need a little more clean. Now, what I love to see, there's like luxury, like $100 balm cleanser, and then like $8 drugstore option. The drugstore options, I don't recommend these. I think that if you want a really good micellar cleansing water, Rovectin has one. It's a K-beauty brand. Mwah! Literal pore perfection, cruelty-free, amazing. But if you are looking for a micellar water dupe for the drugstore, there's actually this purple grape one that I found when trying to make a cruelty-free version of Tati Westbrook's skincare routine, which I highly recommend. Now, as far as this ELEMIS Pro Cleansing Balm goes, let's take a little peek-see at the ingredients. ELEMIS is one of the luxury skincare brands that I actually really like. Their stuff has fragrance. It sounds like she likes the fragrance. It's not for everybody. Very expensive. Like you should not be taking out like an afterpay loan on a skincare product like this, okay? However, they do have some really good stuff that works as gifts, that works on your skin. It's fun. This Pro Collagen Cleansing Balm has 3.5 ounces for $64 hairs. Oh, it looks silky and buttery. It says that it softens, deep cleanses, and nourishes. I feel like I may have tried this one, but it was probably years ago. I know I've tried the pink one. I don't know about this one. Main ingredient is sweet almond oil, which arguably is not that expensive, so you don't have to spend a ton of money on it. Caprylic triglyceride. Ooh, we have PEG8 beeswax, not for me. But as we can see, we have a lot of oils. Ooh, and elderberry seed oil, very high in antioxidants and nourishing to the skin. Oat kernel seed oil, wheat germ oil. Basically, these will help to break down tough makeup, product, sunscreen, etc. Then we have some different hydrators like glycerin and shea butter that actually nourish the skin. There's a lot of fragrance in here, so probably not for everyone. Based on the ingredients, I kind of feel like this is overpriced for $64. This is not what I would spend my money on if I were to buy an ELEMIS product, but it's nice that she's using it. If you want an inexpensive K-beauty alternative, I might recommend the Heimish All Cleansing Balm, which is phenomenal. If you want something super fragrance-free, the INKEY Oat Cleansing Balm literally cannot be beat. It is so good. And as far as the Neutrogena eye makeup remover goes, as long as it's got oils in it, it'll remove your waterproof makeup. A lot of people look for that like waterproof remover or like eye makeup remover versus face makeup remover. If you just get a good cleansing balm, it'll do both. So instead of buying 2 products, you can get just one.
Or just one.
One of the closest and inexpensive options I can have for the ELEMIS one is the Plantastic from Beauty Pie. This is actually the moisturizer, but they do have an apricot type cleansing balm. That is phenomenal. And if you wanted a really inexpensive kind of comparison to this, Beauty Pie is literally luxury beauty, made in the same labs with many similar formulations to the big luxury brands, but it's at a fraction of the price because it's like a Costco membership, basically. We love to see her properly removing her makeup. My only question is that if she does her skincare routine every now and again, how many nights a week is she actually sleeping in her makeup? And I ask because I used to be that person too, because I'm also not very good with habits and routines, okay? I want to know how many nights a week your pillow gets to meet your powder.
Anyways, back to my cleansing balm. Oh my god, I have to put my hair up. See, I'm a mess. All right, let's put this baby up all high and mighty. Cute. I love it. You're gonna put it on your eyes, on your arms, and everything. If you wanna get all the dirt off, like everything, then you follow up with a cleanser. Okay, so I've been doing this in the shower once a day. Oh my god, I love this stuff. It's the Kale and Green Tea Spinach Vitamin Superfood Cleanser from Youth to the People. It smells like earth and flowers and vegetables, but like fruity. Just everything amazing.
I love earth and flowers and vegetables and everything fruity. Okay, anywho, this is a great cleanser, and she is right. You usually follow up a balm with a regular cleanser so you can get kind of that greasiness off. This Superfood Kale Cleanser is a favorite, specifically from Hiram. He loves this. It's expensive, but it is good, and it is like, it's like a kale water elixir in a cleanser. If you could imagine the personification of a Whole Foods smoothie bar, and you have that as a person who wears a lot of hemp and like eats a lot of kale snacks, and then you take her or him or they and you put them into a cleanser and you make them skincare. That is what this is. Not human body parts, that sounds horrible, but like the essence of that is what this cleanser is. It's not making any sense. The thing that's coming to my mind, do you guys know that frog joke? What's red and green and red and green and red and green? Not Christmas, a frog in a blender. I'm a vegan. Anyways, don't put living things in blenders. Well, plants are living. God damn it. I can't win. This is a really good cleanser, okay? Okay, the gist of it is that if you've got a little bit of money, this is a really good antioxidant infused cleanser, and it takes all of the stress off of your day.
I don't have like dry skin or oily skin. I feel like I'm right in the middle. I heard that this is more for oily skin, but honestly, it's fine as long as I would say you use it once a day, unless you have extremely oily skin, which I don't. So once a day is good for me. And when I do it in the shower, I use this tool. This Vanity Planet cleanser, like hand cleanser thing. Cleansers on the face. How unreal. And it really gets into those little spots that I feel like you just can't get with your fingers.
I mean, she's right, it gets into those little spots, but oh! Now, I cringe because if you're doing this every day, you are in overexfoliation nation. But we have to remember here, she says that she does her skincare routine every now and again, so not often. So maybe she's only doing her skincare 3 times a week, in which case exfoliating 3 times a week like this might not be detrimental. If she's only cleansing once a day, she's only doing this maybe hopefully at night, not in the morning. I wouldn't use a scrubby brush like this before going out in the day. This is a form of mechanical or physical exfoliation, and if you don't remember the Clarisonic hype, I was on that train. The Clarisonic was like the thing, and what did it do? It stripped our epidermises and went out of business. Vanity Planet is like the budget version of that. Vanity Planet actually has really good skincare and my favorite facial steamer. Fun fact, this is my favorite facial steamer. I've had it for like 3 years. It has hot and cold steam, and instead of spitting down so that it burns your face, it blows up, and that way any particulates and any like large droplets of hot water don't burn you. This is my favorite thing. I freaking love this. This is how I give myself a facial at home. It was like $60. One of the best skincare purchases that I've ever made as far as a sensorial experience goes. But when it comes to Vanity Planet, they have some very good things and some very, please don't get close to this with a 10-foot stick type of things. And the question is, if she does this in the shower, are those bristles silicone and therefore, you know, antibacterial? Or are they like a toothbrush, and in which case you could be hiding and harboring lots of bacteria? I would like to know. Actually, I don't want to know. Please stop. Let's get on to a regular routine. Let's use a chemical exfoliant 1 to 3 times a week. that is what I would recommend.
Oh my god, it feels so good. Okay, so now we're gonna have some fun. I have a few facials that I love, but this is one of them because I just love the color. This is Superclay Purify and Clear Power Mask from Youth to the People as well. And the reason I've been even more into doing facials lately is literally because of this brush. It's so soft and fun. I feel like I'm painting, like doing an art project on my face. Oh my god, this is so fun. Now again, when it comes to my skin products, like this is a new world for me, so I feel like I hear from so many people, this product's amazing, this product's amazing, and I kind of just try everything. So like I'll get hooked on something for a little, then I try something else, might go back to the old one, you never know.
Well, now you're hearing it from me. Let's get you on a great routine that's built for your skin, because a lot of times when people say, oh, this is amazing or this is great, it's great for them, but everyone's skin is different. And that's why I think it's really important to say, this is great for this type of skin or this concern because of this active, this blend, etc. Whereas this one works for this other skin type or this other person because of this reason. Her skin sounds pretty normal. It doesn't sound like she struggles with much. What does she like? Does she like trying new things? And also, why is she painting her face? She is already a work of art. We don't need to modify it at all, but I do love a good clay mask. Now, I have never tried this one. This is the Superclay Purify Plus Clear Power Mask. I almost read that as powder, but it is a power mask. And this sounds like it would clear blemishes, and hi, I have a lot of blemishes. This is 36 doll hairs, so it's not the best. Oh my god, niacinamide. Like again, for 36 bucks, this is not bad, but niacinamide? This actually seems really cool. This is not a powder that you mix in with water. This is already pre-blended. It has water in it already. Kaolin clay, really good for wicking away oil out of the pores. We have propanediol and glycerin so that we don't dehydrate the skin. Adds a little more moisture. Niacinamide, really good for little dark spots. If you want some oil control, help your skin make a couple more ceramides. Oh, we have rice starch, French green clay. Oh, salicylic acid, which is our beta hydroxy acid. So very, very good for acne prone skin. Red willow bark extract. We have some Saccharomyces. This actually seems great. Blue algae. This has blue algae for less than $50. This is insane. Blue algae is great for the skin. Very difficult to come by. Lactic acid. Okay, I am adding this to my cart. Thank you. She just made me buy things. My Sephora cart is like a wish list with a bounty on my credit card.
But I feel like at this point I definitely have like most of my brands down that I like. Love. Wow. Just wow. Now I'm gonna leave this on for 10 minutes and I'm gonna be right back. And we're back. Feels nice and tight, but not too tight. Now we're gonna wash it off. If I didn't do the facial, then I would use the Glycolic Night Serum from Drunk Elephant. I'm not a skin guru. I don't even know what exactly is in here, but I do know that when my skin was horrible during like the middle of the pandemic, my forehead was breaking out and it was super annoying. Someone told me to look into Drunk Elephant. I started using this night serum and I swear it changed my skin. So I just keep going with it. But this stuff is pretty strong, especially if it's your first time using it. It will like burn a little bit. For me, it doesn't anymore because I'm used to it. But again, I don't like using too many other products when I use this.
She's smart. She doesn't even know she's a skintellectual. Now, I do not like nor support Drunk Elephant. Entire video on the debacle here about why the elephants aren't drunk. The founder of the line is, but that's a whole different story. When it comes to this, how does glycolic acid work? Well, I am so glad you asked. It is a water-soluble alpha hydroxy acid. So essentially, it's really good for people who do have drier skin types. Now, it does work by breaking down the outer layer of our skin. We have the dermis at the bottom, the epidermis at the top, and within the epidermis, we have other little layers, and the very outer one is called the stratum corneum. It's where dead skin cells, aka keratinocytes, basically have been flattened and all of their intracellular matrices, like their guts, have been squished out. Wow, I'm just so violent today. Anyways, they've all excreted their intracellular matrices and they're waiting to be sloughed off the skin. But sometimes that causes dullness, a little bit of dryness, kind of just looks lackluster. And then for people who do have acne or stress, bacteria and oil can get clogged up inside of our skin, inside of our pores. And then if there's a bunch of dead keratinocytes on the outside, it stops that bacteria and oil from escaping and causes a pimple. So glycolic acid is great. It's either, 73 or 74? It's a very, very small molecule, penetrates very deep. can be irritating, but it's great for acne, hyperpigmentation, basically anything else that exfoliation would help with. Absolutely phenomenal ingredient, but I don't recommend the Drunk Elephant. Here are some other glycolic products that are vegan, cruelty-free, less expensive, and more effective in my personnel opinion. And I have ranked them from least irritating over here to most irritating over here. And seeing as the Drunk Elephant, it's a pretty strong one, seeing as it kind of irritated her, but now she's fine, I think she could handle kind of this place. And then the Ordinary's AHA BHA peel is like over here. It's like, hi, we are here to burn you if you don't take us off after 10 minutes. Who here has made that mistake?
So I like a lot of moisturizers, but the past few months I've been very into the KORA Turmeric Glow Moisturizer, especially for the nighttime because it's super thick and creamy, and I love that. First of all, look at that. Like, look at that. You don't understand how good this feels. That's a lot. Like, I just put a lot on. So let's take a little of that off. And it's just like amazing. I love it. I just love it.
I love the way she loves it because I can feel her loving it. Like, the way that she applies it, I feel like she genuinely enjoys her routine and she just doesn't get to do it all the time, and I still want to know how often. Now this is KORA Organics. This is actually from Miranda Kerr. There's a lot of questionable celebrity lines out there. Miranda Kerr is not a biochemist, nor a dermatologist, nor an esthetician, nor a chemist, anything like that, but they do have some products that are pretty good. This is a $58 turmeric glow moisturizer. Let's see what the ingredients are and what makes it so thick. I know of some other turmeric products, like from the INKEY list. Excellent, much less expensive, but more liquidy. Let's see what's in here. Extract. What extract? Somebody butchered this ingredient list. The first thing is just extract. You're not telling us what, bitch. Hydrolyzed sodium hyaluronate. Yeah, this is like half of an ingredient list. Sephora done fucked up. Like, this isn't the full ingredient list. We do have turmeric root extract. We have licorice, really good for hyperpigmentation. Actually, both of these ingredients are. Yeast powder. You know, if you can get over the fragrance, this is not bad. It's just expensive for licorice and turmeric. Now, I don't know the main ingredients. Is this like Vaseline petrolatum jelly, or is this like a lightweight glycerin? I don't know because they butchered the ingredient list. But if I were to recommend something that is lightweight, much less expensive, and very effective, the INKEY list turmeric is really good. And if you just want to spend money or support a female-founded brand who actually founded and worked on the formulas herself, Ranvat is amazing. She's a Gujarati American who basically grew up having two different cultures, and she wanted this skincare line to blend who she is as a Gujarati and who she was as a child at home with who she is as an American and living in San Francisco, how she takes on the world, blending traditional Ayurvedic medicine and her culture with the world that she lives in now. So it's this blend of culture and ethnicity and her race and her experiences. It's beautiful and it's expensive, but the formulas are really fucking good. Ranvat has some amazing serums. Turmeric is great, but they even have a saffron face mask and a saffron serum.
Is that it? Oh, well, obviously I need to brush my teeth. I can never go back and use a non-electric toothbrush. Like, this is all I could do at this point in life. Like, this is it. This is what you gotta do. Oh, Remi. Well, that was fun. I wish I could take you guys on the rest of my journey, but I want to have a nice and peaceful ending to my night. I'm going to pour myself some valerian root tea. I've been having trouble sleeping, so everyone's been telling me to use that. I'm like, I think it's helping. But clearly my mind's always going. I'm a very energetic girly, and it's time to work.
Oh my God, are we long lost sisters? You guys, who is she? Where is she from? And where can I get more of this? This is like the Harper's Bazaar that we need. This is so refreshing compared to like the 58 step things. This is very realistic. Is it an A+ skincare routine? Absolutely not. This is like a C-, but at least it's real. So it's an A for authenticity, a C- for product choice, application, frequency of use, and execution, but it's also an S for skintellectual because she's in tune with her skin. She knows what's going on. I think she must have like good genes. Her skin just naturally works for her, but I would love to build her a skincare routine. Oh my God, that would be so fun. I would love to give her a facial. Like, I'd love to help her with her face, right? Do a little effleurage. I love her. Anyways, I'm gonna find more about her. Don't copy this skincare routine. Please do your skincare routine in a normal cadence, because remember, skincare is not a sprint, it is a marathon. And if you don't use the product, it's not gonna work. But it looks like she is using some good ones, but some that I would definitely say waste of money, replace. I have other recommendations. Enjoy your tea, enjoy the snarkiness, and enjoy this next video. Love you, beautiful butterflies. Bye.